Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I've uploaded a video. Well, a personal one. This video is concerning what is your plans, what to do after finding out your HIV status. I don't think I've touched bases on that before, but I'm going to do it again if I did or if I didn't. I just came back from a film festival in Newark, New Jersey. And they was dealing with depression within the black gay community, also emphasizing HIV positive people, and also what to do and like how to go about it. But one of the main things that really touched is one of the presenters on panel has said that it's not enough aftercare. It's not enough things being said on after you find out your HIV status. There's a lot of prevention going on, but it's not a lot of people talking about what to do after you find out your status. So I'm gonna, try to do it, hit it and quit it, and let you know what's up. I see you, cat. Don't move. So you find out that you're positive. 15 minutes after taking your HIV test, you wanted to know your results. You wanted to know your status. You wanted to know that you was good. And, things may not have been the way that you wanted it to turn out. But now you need to have a plan. You need to know what you need to do. What are some things that you want to accomplish after knowing your status? One thing is getting linked into care. Your HIV test counselor may refer you to give you like choices of places to go within your city. I know within Jersey City, there's like 3 places where to go. They give you choices, and it's up to you if you feel comfortable going to a community-based clinic or going to a private doctor. Either way, you need to be linked into care. Second, you need to go there. You need to be confident. It's okay. You're going to be scared. You're going to be uncomfortable, but you're doing the right thing and getting started with care, because you don't know how far along you are with the CD4 count, with your viral load. CD4 count is basically the number that tells you how good your immune system is. The viral load is basically telling you how much of the virus is in your system, within your body. And depending on the numbers, you may be started on HIV meds right away. Now today, people are talking about starting HIV medications right away instead of waiting until they drop below 500 or below 250. I prefer, and I suggest that you should do it. Do it on your own time. Make sure once you start, you gotta stick to it. You don't want to build a resistance to it. You don't want to build another strand of HIV to where you can't fight it no more. And when you come in dealing with HIV medications, it's gotten easier over the years, or over the decades. So it's just 1 pill a day. But I know personally, you just don't want to take that 1 pill. I mean, there's days where you're tired, you get to bed, you like stressed out. Last thing on your mind is taking your HIV medication. Yeah, it could be very beneficial to you, but also can be a reminder of what happened. It could bring up a whole bunch of things. But the most important thing right now is focusing on your health. If you want to continue on living, if you want to continue on doing what you want to do, living your life and being healthy, you got to take steps into doing that. Third, if you need case management is very, very important. If you need any referrals to like mental health, food pantries, housing, jobs, just peer sessions and stuff, your case manager is there. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask for anything. I mean, they're there. That's what social workers do and case managers do. They're there to help people, guide them, push them into the right directions, and be there. Fourth, if I'm on fourth, just building self-confidence, empowering yourself, reading positive messages, reading articles, learning more information about HIV, and knowing that you can overcome this bump that's in the road of your life. You can overcome it. it's just a day by day thing. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to go based on my personal feelings and my personal journey, but I'm gonna go and touch bases on that. It wasn't easy at first. It took me 3 years just to realize that, I'm still here. I can't believe it. I'm still here, but I'm also dealing with something that can take me away instantly if I don't do what I need to do. Um, the stress also accelerates the CD4 count to drop and accelerates the viral load to climb up and also get you sick. So stress is a number one killer. It can take you out besides HIV. And with stress, it accelerates HIV to power up. You know what I'm saying? So, taking the medications every day, it could be a struggle at times, but I do it. I'm self-sufficient. I'm self-independent. Um, I'm able-bodied. I want to do what I need to do for myself. So if I want to stay out the hospital, if I want to continue on working and just living life, I need to do what I need to do. And that is to take my medicine. It's not all easy, but you can get through it. And I'm not trying to sound like, oh, get it together. It's like I said, people deal with things differently. And now that I've seen it within 7 years, I know that it's possible. Some days I feel like it's not impossible. I feel I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do this. I don't want to see the doctors. I don't want to see no one. But it's okay to have those days. But it's not okay to just give up, to isolate yourself, to get into depression and not get help for it. It's okay. If you're depressed or if you need that type of help, go and get it. It's very important. HIV will take you places where you've never been before. It can either take you to a good place or a bad place. I find that it took me to both places, good and bad. More so good. I'm looking at it in a positive way. I'm HIV positive, but I'm looking at my life in a positive way instead of thinking negative. What else can I say? Just keep smiling. Take it one day at a time. If you decide to talk about your status openly, take your time in doing that. Tell a few selective people. That's very important as well. When you're ready, you can be discreet with it. At least talk to someone about it. I mean, you can join support groups. You can do Facebook groups, Google Plus groups. Any type of groups is out there. You can even go to a community-based group organization at your local centers. Type it in, Google it up. HIV positive men's group, women group, or a group as a whole. Type everything in. I mean, it's easy. You can do it. If you need the extra help, you feel like you're alone, get yourself into a group. Ask your case manager to suggest you to groups. Talk about it. Find other people who are positive and share your story. And you never know where that can take you. You never know. So hopefully I touched on the main things to do after you find out that you're positive. And I hope this helped. So the one thing I'm going to remind you about, after you find out your HIV status, we're talking about being HIV positive. Get linked into care. Stay adherent to your appointments. If you get in an appointment, keep it. If something bad happens to where you can't get to it, like work, school, whatever, call in, reschedule it, and get to your appointment. It may be a hassle at first, but after things go, you may have less visits because you're healthy, you're doing what you need to do. But in the first stages of being positive and going to the doctors, it may be kind of hectic. With the doctors, blood work, signing papers, learning stuff, it can be overwhelming. But it's your choice to say, you know what, I want to space this out. Can we do this another time? Whatever. Secondly, is staying together. Your mind, your body, meaning mentally, emotionally, and physically. So, third is to seek help. If you know that you may be depressed, or you just you're just not yourself, get the help that you need. Call someone. Reach out. Isn't Don't feel ashamed, and talk about it. Read, educate yourself. Stay adherent to your medications. That's the last thing you want to do. If you can't pay for your medications, you can go through your insurance, or again, you can go and talk to a case manager, or you can look up online. Just type in ADAP, uh, ADAP, which is AIDS Drugs Distribution Program, which can help you cover your HIV medication if you're in a state where it's not on a waiting list and you make a certain income. So get the information that way. You can Google it up or talk to your case manager, and find different ways, because medicine is expensive, and it's even expensive for me. My medicine costs $3,000. No, $2,000 actually. So I can't pay for that, and I'm getting help. So if there's any questions or things I didn't touch on, just feel free to leave a comment or whatever, and I don't mind doing another video. Alright, so hopefully I helped, and stay strong, and know that it is possible to fight the impossible.